What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man. AKA Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like busy. But make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. Now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was finna drop a reaction. Yo, I was just in the video before this, bro. Finna drop an EDP 445 reaction, bro. But I'm like, I know YouTube is gonna take this down. Bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. The person that uploaded that doc, I had to turn it off. I'm like, I will not be uploading this. I know YouTube is gonna take this video down. One thing that YouTube did not play about is minors, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's very good. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, because I'm like, bro, that documentary, y'all, I couldn't do it. I wanted to bring out that cunt, but y'all couldn't do it. That motherfucker was talking crazy. Bro, y'all watch that EDP 445 documentary, bro? Hey, I'm surprised your video is still up, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. How soft YouTube is, motherfucker, they let you keep that up? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, like, bro, I was like, EDP, what the freak, bro? I couldn't believe what the freak bro was saying. You know what I'm saying? I barely made it into the video, y'all. I didn't even watch the whole documentary. You know what I'm saying? I made it like 4 minutes in, bro. I was like, bro, yeah, I already know how YouTube is. I think God was just telling me in mind, bro, Jay, don't do this video. So I was like, I just listened to my gut, bro. I got to freak off that video. You know what I'm saying? So dang, I wanted to upload that video for y'all, but it was too explicit. It's too much, bro, too much. He wasn't bleeping out no words. Bro was just letting bro say everything. I was just like, bro, yeah, you tripping. But anyways, make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. We got the deserved downfall of Julian and Jaden Newman. I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought Julian Newman, bro, back then, you know what I'm saying? Back then when your boy was in high school or whatnot. I don't know when Julian Newman was popping. He was popping like when I was in high school. I thought Julian Newman was gonna make it to the league, man. You know what I mean? Then I started growing up, and I started seeing bro really tried. He really beat Jay. Cub was just a little leaguer. He peaked in little league. Once you start seeing bro play against real competition, oh my God, when he played against LaMelo Ball team, I'm like, yo, you're not making it to the league. I thought little bro was gonna make it to the league. You know, you got a little five boy doing all the little. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, finna make it to the league. Bro, start playing against comp, bro. Look, BJ, B to the J and put the J to the B. What that stand for? J Booty, choose. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in heck he was ever gonna make it to the league. He peaked in little league, and then after little league, it was done. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, like I said, man, Jaden Newman, I don't know what happened to Jaden Newman. I thought she was gonna be a hooper too. You know what I mean? Word on the street, she out here doing tan. I'm trying to see how that feel, like tan. You feel me? So if you know what that is, that's word on the street. You know what I'm saying? I heard Jaden Newman, bands will make her dance, okay? Bands will make her dance. You know what I'm saying? That's word on the street. I'm not saying this because I ain't got social media, so I don't know what the freak going on. But word on the street, bands will make her dance. Oh, bands will make her dance. Shut up, bands will make her dance. You know what I'm saying? Word on the street.
So back when content first started going viral online,
I didn't say this. Jay Willis, this will come out Jay Willis silly mouth. This is word on that dang street.
Basketball prodigy.
Sometimes I forget that he's 11 years old because we play so much together, almost same skill level.
Now, as he grew up, Julian was getting millions of views online, doing press tours around the country, and creating viral moments after viral moments, pretty much becoming the most popular AAU player at that time.
That's the best high school player ever, Julian Newman.
And despite playing against varsity high school competition before reaching middle school,
best high school player ever. What? Mellow Ball, Zion Woods, what?
Middle school.
He never said that.
He scored 91 points.
Doubt really crept into his future quickly, and it wasn't just because he was not progressing as a ball handler or shooter, but simply the fact that the guy was not growing.
A lot of people talk about my height, saying it's a problem.
How tall are you?
5'6".
You're 5'6".
Yeah.
A lot of people think you've got to be 6'4", 6'5".
People call me overrated, and I have a ton of haters.
What would you say to those people who will look at you and say, oh, well, you know what, you're 5'6"?
Obviously, basketball is a sport where height is the most important factor.
Yeah, you ain't making it.
Julian's mom and dad both being below average in height, it was pretty clear that he was never going to be taller than like 5'7" max, which would mean not only would he have to have an insanely high basketball IQ, but also play an incredibly unselfish style to elevate his teammates.
When I get angry, I don't know, something takes over.
You won't see me, that's so good. I'm about to tie that. You gonna see me, bro.
And it was like, maybe if he did those things, he might get the chance to play at like a smaller
Bro said, what's up? What's up?
Like at that height, that was always his ceiling. Now in the end, the guy would actually become incredibly egotistical and selfish, and the once phenom quickly became a meme more than anything else.
That's your rule. Yeah, how about you don't go out so you can be at practice in the morning? How about that? Me? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? When are you there at 9 when we have practice at 9? When? When the f*** we have practice at 9?
As people all over the world made fun of his useless dribble package and the fact that he shot around 50 times a game.
Oh yeah, this is mellow.
That invented to shield his son from reality.
Oh my
Dad
God.
is the athletic director, gym teacher, and our coach.
Julian, why, man? What are you doing? Stop throwing Stop! No! No!
And on top of the incredibly selfish play, Julian consistently displayed a piss-poor attitude both on and off the court. Not to say that the guy did not work hard, because I truly think that he did, but at some point his ego was just really out of control. And by the time he reached like 16 to 17, the only time he would go viral was for fighting with various opponents and even referees.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, gang. Like, and it's a lot of y'all, bro. A lot of y'all, bro. Like, it is so important when it comes to humility. And that's one thing about me, like I said, man, being a man of God and a follower of God, bro. God is making sure that my butt remember who gave this to him. You know what I'm saying? But then I got to understand that just because you get success, that don't mean God gave it to you. You know, the first thing people say is, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Looking like I ain't get this to you. Or you gotta sit back and, what God they talking about? Satan, or they talking about God? Stop thinking that every blessing comes from the Lord, man. Because you got to understand, when it comes to God's success and Satan's success, see, Satan's success come quick. But at the end, you're going to be destroyed. I'm not saying that Satan gave him the success. I'm just saying, one thing about God's success, once God gives you success, it never runs out. You feel me? It never runs out. So when you see these people just so on top of the game for a little bit of time and then it fades out, you got to question, who gave you that success? Because if God give you that success, it never ends. But one thing about it, when it comes to God giving you that success, it's going to take a long time to get there. Years, months, but you ain't going to just get it immediately. Ain't going to happen with God, bro. You can go read the Bible from Moses, from Joseph. Joseph was a slave, a prisoner. Then after a prisoner became second-hand command to Pharaoh. You feel me? Bro, you going to go through some stuff with the Lord. You're going to go through some stuff. So I just want to prepare you. People think when they get with God, when they get with Jesus, everything going to be kumbaya, man. Boy, you crazy out your day, man. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand the things that he putting you through is molding your character. So when you get the thing that he bless you with, you won't forget about who gave it to you. So you got to understand, my last YouTube channel, God didn't give me that, but God sure did take it away. God didn't give me that success, bro. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give me that. I was big-headed, bro. God, my money was my God, brother. God knew if he didn't take that YouTube channel away from me, I was going to be destroyed. I was never going to turn to him. Now look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting paper. You feel me? So that's all I'm saying is, man, bro, you got to understand humility is key. And I don't care what somebody done to you. I don't care what somebody said to you. I don't care if people overlook you. Bro, if you don't have humility, you will fall. You know what I'm saying? Pride comes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. See it all the time, bro. Keep humility. You was all humble and stuff. You really weren't humble for real, you know what I'm saying? You just couldn't pop it like you wanted to because you ain't had nothing. I genuinely believe the people that act, that get an ego and that changes, been that person. They just couldn't pop it because they didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when you get a little clout and get a little fame, bro, keep your head on straight, boy.
And in the guy's defense, he was still a kid, and his dad had placed a massive target on his back for a very long time.
My name is Julian Newman. I'm 17 years old. I'm the best three-point shooter in the world. And I feel like I'm finally ready to go play pro.
So you supposed to feel that way. Supposed to feel that way. But heck
that you knew were going to go online and go viral. Other players obviously wanted their big moments. The crowd would taunt him like no other player on the courts. And even though the writing was on the wall that he would not come close to sniffing a D1 court, much less a chance at the NBA, his father still insisted over and over again that he was a shoo-in to become an NBA All-Star.
All the scouts will be there out there watching, the NBA scouts, the overseas scouts. We're not going to let him blow this opportunity and get off focus.
Now either way, once Julian graduated from high school, this entire situation only got more embarrassing, and it was all due to his father and the delusions that he put into Julian's head. Without any legitimate offers, Julian was forced to continue this lie that he was NBA bound.
I love your confidence. You're like, not only am I NBA caliber, I'm like better than LeBron James, and I'm gonna be better than LeBron James.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be the best player in the NBA, not only in the NBA, but the best player in the NBA.
Or at the very least playing.
You can't you can't knock somebody, you feel me, for having a dream. Cause like for me, like, but I actually boxed though, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm actually like going towards boxing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I actually feel like I'm gonna be the best boxer in the world. So it's like we laugh and whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you can't knock him for believing in himself. You know what I'm saying? So that would be a hypocrite of me to be like, what the, you know, at the end of the day, I don't think you can be better than LeBron James. I don't think that you'll be the best player in the NBA. Me, personally. But I cannot knock you for believing in yourself. It ain't delusion, you just believe in yourself. I don't believe it, but can't knock it.
Overseas.
I believe the same thing, bro.
To Australia, give it up. NBL Australia, give it up for him right there. There we go. Thank you very much.
And when we fast forward all the way to the present day, Julian is over 24 years old and has only played a few college games where he averaged less than 2 points for a very small private school. And this was all while his previous peers like LaMelo Ball went on to live his dream, while Julian, on the other hand, would kind of become a D-rate influencer.
And you know, the league is not out of question, man. I think I'm gonna surprise a lot of people, bro. And you know, everybody has their own path and their own journey. You know, I could play 3 years of college basketball, then go play G League, sit the bench for 3-4 years, and then when I'm 30, playing the NBA. All respect to Steph, but Steph, he can't fuck me in the ones. I ain't gonna lie. Steph Curry ain't no fucking way. No way. He can shoot that for sure. But I feel like ain't no way he can stay in front of me, bruh.
Bro, see, you gotta understand, gang. Now we're kicking into delusion now. 30 years old. You ain't coming to the NBA at 30, bro. If you do come in the NBA at 30, nobody take you serious. You know what I'm saying? So now we're not talking about confidence anymore. Now we're talking about delusion. Now we're coming into delusion now.
Now that you guys have the background, some of the lore if you will, I have to talk about his sister Jaden Newman, as she is the real reason.
Bands will make her dance. Bands will make her dance.
Julian was chasing the basketball dream, so was his sister. I actually covered her a long time ago, back when they had this really embarrassing moment on their so-called internet reality TV show. It was called Hello Newmans, and they did it back in 2020 through like 2021. And on this show, it was very clear that she was incredibly entitled.
Since I'm not getting a car, this party better be awesome. I come downstairs and I'm disappointed because it looks exactly like Mom's birthday, the same decorations, everything. My dad's saying I have an attitude. You would have an attitude too if you weren't getting anything you wanted for your Sweet 16. Literally the worst sandwich I've ever.
Man, bro, be grateful, bro. Ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I've learned too, to be grateful, bro. A lot of people ain't getting no cake. You got some kids that's around here, bro, and their parents don't care about their birthday. Don't even get a happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? You got people on the street for their birthday. And yet you complaining? You wonder why nothing ever go right for you in your life? Nobody want to do nothing for nobody like that. I'm grateful.
Had in my life. Subway better than this, in my opinion. Yeah, okay.
You crazy, Subway?
And much like Julian, Jaden thought she was going to be this WNBA star. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure she said NBA.
And you want to be the, I'll let you take it away.
First female in the NBA ever. The best player.
And I really think that their dad always knew that she wasn't going to get to the pros either. And even if she did, WNBA money pales in comparison to its
First
NBA
NBA.
counterpart. So early on, her own dad was producing and helping
I don't give a dang how good you is. You ain't stepping your butt in the NBA. What the heck is you talking about? WNBA. A.J. Wilsons. You know what I mean? All the great NBA. Yeah, no, you're not stepping your butt in NBA.
Or make music like this.
I got grown men in my DMs. I tell them all that we just friends.
So that was obviously already crazy to have your 15
Lord, don't give me a daughter, please.
And it was only one of many horrible moments for this show.
Because then you got to understand, y'all, it don't matter. It don't matter if you try to be the best father that you can be. If your daughter want to be a thought, she going to be a thought. That is the most hurtful thing when it comes to me. Because you have a lot of women that grew up seeing a man, a strong man, treat his mama right and everything, and they still choose to be thoughts. They still choose. You got to understand, life is the choice. It is choice driven. If your daughter wants to be a thought, you can't stop her from being a thought. You could try to give all the motivation, all the advice. Look, man, ain't that path you need to go down right there. You could try to talk to her for 15, 20 minutes. If she made up in her mind she wants to be a thought, she gonna be a thought. Whole time she coming in the house, hey, daddy, just, you think, oh, my little angel. Whole time, bands will make her damn. Bands will make her damn. Bands will make her damn. Get them cheeks clapped left and right. You're the biggest thought in school. Whole time you think your daughter is an angel. Look at my little angel. Shoot. Thought angel.
It made her a living meme as well.
Can you follow me back on Instagram?
Yeah, I don't run it.
Huh?
I don't run it.
You don't?
And so you fast forward, and around the day she turned 20, Jaden of course would sign up for a website where you sell exclusive content, if you catch my drift. And apparently her own father was the man behind this quote-unquote business venture.
See how you like label it only? You're not the only one, so you're not wrong to do that. But I do look at her page. You look at her page? Helps, managing and stuff like that.
Your daddy's managing your sister's.
It's not. It's passes.
And I will say, despite her selling this content online, apparently it was really just risque, like none of it was actually X-rated as far as they claimed. And so obviously this put her in a situation where all of these different perverts, her fans, were dying to see any sort of leak that they could get their hands on. Or I guess maybe I should say their one hand. And then just recently, like last month, they got to see everything, as an alleged vengeful ex would post their tape online. And no, I'm not talking about that shit that you were out there trying to find on Tony Hawk Underground. Either way, around a week after the leak, she would attempt to go on a live stream, and obviously the entire chat was infested with people discussing her tape.
I unfortunately got hacked. Unfortunately, and yeah, don't worry.
And of course, with Julian becoming a laughingstock online for around the last 6 years, this only gave his detractors more ammunition to use against him. Apparently people started sending the videos to him in his DMs, which I think is really fucked up. And then he would take to his personal Instagram story to post this.
Y'all keep asking me some weird stuff, some uncalled for type things in my DMs. Like, bro, get out of here with that, bro. Y'all only care because it's Jaden Newman. Ask her. She unfortunately got leaked, and that got nothing to do with me. Get off my bike.
And at that point, I can honestly respect it. He put out a quick statement. I mean, this guy is fed up with all the shit talk online. And
bro, just ignore that junk. You gotta understand. Bro, and that's exactly why I don't have social media, because social media is filled with a bunch of weirdos. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, and that's the same thing when I be on Twitch. One thing I realize about these weirdos, and some of y'all weirdos watching me right now, that you weirdos just want attention. And the thing is, you weird and you don't give a F. That's why I'm disgusted by you. And like the trolling is disgusting. Trolling? I'm just trolling you. Who the freak trolls, bro? You have a girlfriend? See, that's why you never last in your relationships, because you try to act like a person you're not for real. You try to act like you this real stand-up dude. You try to act like you just so mature. But you're not that person for real. So that's why it never lasts, because guess what? Your true lame self come out now. She thought she had a different boy in the beginning, but the person that be on Jay Willie Silly's live stream came out. Then you had to get back inside the character. Oh, now be yourself. Just imagine if your girl, look at me, you look pathetic. You know what? Imagine if your girl, right, seen what you was doing on Jay Willie Silly's live. Imagine that. Begging for another grown man attention. Would she still like you? I wish we could find y'all girls' Instagram and send it to a DM. Look what your boyfriend doing in my chat. Your boyfriend is begging for my attention. Your boyfriend is begging for a grown man attention. Man, I ain't never did that a day in my life. Freak is you talking about? Man, what the freak? I'll be disgusted. I can't look at myself in the mirror. Type of disgusting man looks for another man's attention. Say things purposely just to get you to talk to me. Oh my.
At the end of the
gay?
Day, he has no control over what his sister does. But my problem really comes with his second response. The extended director's cut, if you will. Julian Newman explains everything, the video he chose to post to his YouTube channel. And I won't lie to you guys, this has to be the most insane thumbnail I've ever laid my eyes upon. My sister's leak explained the truth, my side, what really happened.
Let's talk about it, man. Since y'all want to be weird, all of my DMs, all of my comments, acting like y'all sisters don't be getting thrashed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't be.
Shoot, my sister probably do be getting thrashed, but it ain't getting leaked, though. You know what I'm saying? She probably is getting thrashed. You feel me? But it ain't getting leaked. And if it did get leaked, I do not know who the freak that is. I'm going to tell you this right now. If I got a thought sister, I don't know who the freak you is, gang. But your sister just got like, who that is? Who the freak that is? Who? Nah, it ain't my sister. That's, who the freak that is? You know what I'm saying? I ain't claiming you. Don't say you my sister. You know what I mean? I don't hang around thoughts. Thoughts not related to me. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about it. Thoughts and booty busters. You know what I'm saying? Them two. Oh, they ain't my friend. That's not my brother. That's not my sister. You know what I'm saying? None of that. You feel me? Straight up. Let my sister be a thought. You feel me? Straight up, bro.
Getting cracked, that wasn't even her fault, bro. It's an unfortunate.
It wasn't her fault that she got cracked? Yo, what the freak? Oh my gosh. It wasn't her fault that she spread up her legs and got booty clapped? You know what I'm saying? Accountability, Julian. Come on, don't bust big bulls. Come on, man. It was her fault that she got cracked? Got split open. She chose to open up them butt cheeks and got split.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't be getting cracked. That wasn't even her fault, bro. It's an unfortunate situation. She probably ain't gonna like me to just say this, but that's an ex-boyfriend who did that. She ain't out here laying on her back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just anybody.
Look, bro. All that boyfriend and whatever and all that. Man, word to the wise, man. Wait till you married, bro. That just is what it is. But I know a lot of y'all can't do that because you ain't got self-control. You know what I'm saying? You look at me like I'm crazy saying, wait till marriage, but that's what you're supposed to do. But you're so driven by lust, you can't do it. That's why you walk around here with 4, 5 baby mamas. So you got to understand what the world try to make look normal ain't normal, bro. You just part of the cycle. They try to look at the clean people like we the problem, but the unclean, y'all really the problem. We say we waiting to marriage. Bro, what? You waiting to marriage? I could never. He think he a player by saying that. Mother, if I'm 10 times smarter than you. Bro think he a player, but bro finna follow the same trap that 1,000, 10,000 other brothers already followed. Bro finna have sex with a girl he barely know because she fine, and then finna have a baby, and then finna get straight hell for 18 years. Making fun of me for waiting to marriage. I'm the smart one, bro. You're not. See, see, you got to understand, this is how it is in the world. And one thing I started realizing is, you know, thank God. You know what I'm saying? The cool dude, the dudes that try to act cool, really the lame ones. And the ones they call lame, really the cool ones. That's one thing I really about the world. These fake cool dudes, they be really be the lame ones. The dudes they looked at as lame, the ones that do it right way, really be the cool ones. Because we living it the real way. You know what I'm saying? Cuz can't even stop having sex to save his dang life. But you trapped by lust. You are a slave to what controls you. You know how pathetic that is, bro? You can't even freaking stop. You bragging about it like it's supposed to be make you more of a man. I'm going to tell every man this, bro. It's not hard to pull women, bro. I can promise you, I pulled a lot of women back in the day, bro. It's not hard, bro. And I ain't like a lot of y'all, but women came to me, bro. Booty cheeks was coming my way. I don't know why men be thinking it's so easy. It's so hard, excuse me, to pull women, bro. They be bragging like it's an accomplishment or something. Now, you know what's hard, though? Having self-control, denying that junk. That will make you a man right there. That's a real man. A man that can walk away from it. A man that got self-control. That's a real man, because you know why? Only a small percentage of men can do it. Every man can smash. You see the most not good-looking men smashing the most finest women. And a lot of y'all be like, how you get him? How you get her? You know what I'm saying? It's not hard pulling women, bro. Stop acting like it's a gold medal prize, bro. You just a man that ain't got self-control, bro. You can't control yourself. Look at him right now, where you just got done masturbating, watching pornography. Boy, you're trapped, boy. You finna have a baby at the age of 19. And you thinking that junk normal. It ain't normal, gang. Because you're already creating broken homes.
So he came...
The cycle. You grew up eating grilled cheese, and guess what? Now your son finna grow up eating grilled cheese because a baby taking care of a baby. These folks having babies out here, you can't take care of your dang self. You can't wash your own drawers. They trying to wash another person's drawers? You dirty. You stink. You ain't mature. Yeah, you out here having a kid. That's why these kids be growing up how they is. These little dumb motherfuckers.
Into this sister tape analysis a little too strong for my liking. Now, one thing I will say, like in his defense, is that anyone taking their time of day to DM him this video of his sister, like, please just reconsider what you were doing with your life.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know if you understood how famous she was, how famous we is, or what, but y'all only care because it got the Newman name in it. That's it, bro, because it's Jaden Newman. That's the only reason why you care, bro.
This man really thinks he's part of the team. As a matter of fact, this response of his has to be the most hype I've seen around his name in years. And this next part right here really shows me how much his dad has infiltrated his brain, like Plankton in that one episode of SpongeBob. And this enables him to see such a twisted situation in a positive light, all because it will bring in money and attention for his family.
To look at the brighter side of things, on a positive note, she gonna be bigger than Kim K, man. Like, for real. Y'all just gassing her up. You know what I'm saying? Making her more known, making her more poppin'.
I mean, this is just a crazy-ass thing to be saying about your sister. Like, Julian's mind is so diluted that he thinks because a bunch of perverts made her tape go viral on Twitter, she is destined to be the next billionaire. I mean, you can really tell that to this family, money and perceived clout runs their entire lives. I mean, it reminds me of when his dad was flexing the Airbnb back in the day.
My favorite part of the house, as you can see, is always the backyard. When we have our mansions and we do this, we do the Newman lifestyle mansions, our first thing I choose is the backyard.
And it's like it's the only thing their brains can truly focus on, and it's incredibly sad, especially for the kids, because that's where they were conditioned to do from the very start of their lives.
I think everybody famous has been leaked, to be honest. She ain't no hoe, bro. She ain't out here doing what y'all think she doing. Y'all some clowns, bro.
I mean, my guy.
Look here, bro. We don't know what your sister is. Your sister could be getting thrashed all this and that. The third can be getting thrashed. Like I said, for example, I don't know what my sister doing. She could be getting thrashed. What the freak these, bro? You don't know what your sister doing, bro. You ain't around your sister 24/7. Your sister let your ex-boyfriend record? Like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And I don't know what be with y'all women thinking that. Women, I'm going to put y'all on game about a man for every woman that's watching this video. We do not want not for me, because like I said, I'm waiting till marriage, but I'm just saying back then how it was. I cherish women that made me work for it more than the ones that just made me get it. We like women that make us work. Just trying to tell you, I'm just giving you advice about us, bro. So before you start thinking about giving it up fast, remember, once you give it up, we don't look at you as a wife no more. Stop thinking because you got a million men in your DMs, million men in your comments that they like you. Man, shout out, they only want one thing. You think you the only girl they DMing? You think you're the only girl they commenting on the game? You just a dime in a dozen. You're not a dime in a dozen. You just another one. Just another one. Just another one added to the collection. But y'all start giving a big head and start feeling yourself. Look at all these options. I got options. You mean smash options? Ain't nobody trying to wife you. That's why a lot of y'all be like, why am I still single? I'm so hot. I'm so fine, but I'm still single. You got to understand who you attract. And who you are is who you're going to attract. So if you a thought, guess who you're going to attract? Thoughts. So if you a thought lady, guess who you're going to attract? A thought man. You ain't finna attract no good man. You in the club, shouting. You showing your body off on IG. Look how you are. But you talking about you want a good man? Speaking from a good man right here, shouting, we ain't looking your way. When I had IG at the time, the minute I seen you with your clothes dangling off, past you already passed. When I was back in my worldly lifestyle, I was just thinking about smashing you, cuffing you. Shout you out my dang mind with cuffing you. The minute a woman started talking crazy, open your dang mouth. She pretty until she open her dang mouth. Prettiest girl in the world. So you start opening your dang mouth. Up, done. Men know who their wife gonna be just like this. Hey, women, understand this. You don't find a husband find a wife. I'm just trying to give you a game, shout. You can't tell me about men because I'm a man, just like I can't tell you about women because you're a woman. A husband finds a wife don't find a husband. Who the freak get on their knee when to propose? You got a lot of women saying, he just hasn't proposed to me and it's been so many years because you just ain't the one, shouted. A man know who his wife is off the rip. So keep being out here thotting around in your 20s. You know you ain't gonna always look good forever, right? Keep on having fun. That's the main thing these thoughts say. Just having fun. Think because they get grown. I'm grown. I can do whatever I want. That's a thought. You know what I'm saying? What happened to modesty? Just because you're grown in age, that means you just give your body away? Just because you're growing up, that just means you just got to have sex now? What a modesty at, man. I want a modest woman.
Literal evidence that she is kind of a garden tool. In fact, he later brags about the fact that she is a millionaire with multiple Mercedes vehicles.
Like, she an actual millionaire, bro. She not worried about none of that. She got 3-4 Mercedes.
When she quite literally made her money by selling her body online. Not even that I really have an issue with that, as it does take two to tango. And hey, if these idiots want to open up their wallet for any e-girl with big naturals, who am I to tell them not to get their money? But let's not act like this entire situation is something it's not.
This just made her more rich. We finna make her Kim K level, bigger than that. It's just gonna make the family richer, that's it.
So yeah, it's really just pathetic. Throughout the rest of the video, he just complains about his meme status online.
And the more I get DM'd and shit, it just, okay, it make me don't go on Twitter. I ain't going on Twitter. Yeah, I probably would be punching air if I seen this shit. I seen this one video, nigga talking about, would you rather be 650 pounds or Julian Newman right now? That's not even a logical statement. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about, bro?
And when he's not doing that, he just has like this strange obsession with everyone's mother and sister getting smashed.
And y'all sisters get thrashed, bro.
Y'all sisters, y'all mamas be getting cracked, bro. Don't even, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Acting like y'all sisters don't be getting thrashed. Your mama and your sister be getting down, bro.
And y'all sisters' mothers, they be doing that with multiple men.
I'm saying, don't do that. Acting like y'all sisters don't be getting thrashed. Your mama and your sister be getting down, bro.
Y'all sisters' mothers, they be doing that with multiple men.
Alright guys, so the situation got way worse, as there's actually an update after Julian and his...
He ain't lying though, bro. Our sisters and mothers be getting thrashed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, we don't know what mama doing all the time, y'all. I know you want to make it seem like your mama different. Man, your mama a woman. Mama getting them cheeks clapped by stepdaddy. He ain't lying though. Your mama getting them cheeks. No wonder you mad about step. Man, where my daddy at? Yeah, but I don't like that stepdaddy because you don't think that aside your mama getting thrashed. Boy, walking around your house with drawers on. You know what I'm saying? A robe on and everything. Mama getting thrashed in that dang room. Little mother for walking out. I'm gonna go leave my daddy.
Where my daddy at? Can't believe you let Pop for this mother. You know what I'm saying? But mad as heck walking around that. You know your mama getting thrashed. Same thing for your sister. You know your sister getting thrashed? He ain't lying. Mamas and sisters is getting thrashed out here, man. Like I said, when I was 17 years old, 37, trash. I ain't thrashing, but I was dang this. She wanted that period. Guess what? Chicks was gonna get thrashed. Looking around like somebody in. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta make it seem like it's confidential. This when I was living worldly. But when I was 17, I told you I dealt with a 37-year-old. 17. She was on her period, but guess what? Slobbing her down. That was somebody's mama gang. I was finna thrash somebody's mama. Finna thrash somebody's mama gang. You know what I'm saying? To be a stepdad. What's going on, little boy? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Whole time I'm 17 years old. Getting thrashed. I'm telling you, man. So ain't wrong about that, man. Thrashing mamas and thrashing sisters.
Went on to the No Jumper podcast yesterday, and to be honest, I no longer feel bad for either of them, especially Julian, because right off the bat, he admits that the day his sister turned 18, he was encouraging her to make an OF account.
Like, I was trying to get her, like, this sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. Oh, take the wrong way. When she was 18, I tried to get her to make not the nasty shit, not the bullshit y'all got going. Not the bullshit,
just like regular shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Instagram photos, the same photos you, because it's the personal messages, it's the idea.
And it's the name of it. People think like, oh, she made you know what I mean? There's gonna be whatever. Yeah, they're gonna like.
I mean, at this point, this shit is getting really creepy. It's like, does this guy not realize that he's talking about his little sister this way? You know, he went from like the protective big brother energy to now what? He wants to be like her virtual pimp. I mean, like I said before, this dude ended up being cut from the very same money-hungry cloth as his father. And honestly, the fact that they even appeared on this show tells me that this quote-unquote leak could have very well been a purposeful thing. But that's just my opinion. Although this is something that Adam himself even hints at.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard about this, I thought hands roll out.
Right? That's what I was saying. Might as well fucking do it.
I mean, if that would be a masterful way to do it. Roll out is like, oh, this crazy leak happened.
Yeah.
It's like the writing was on the wall that the basketball thing was not going to work out, and so they now pivoted towards their only chance to make a fortune online. And the other interesting thing is that Julian keeps claiming that he did not see this tape, but then he so adamantly knows that it is a full display, a full expose, if you will.
Know what I mean?
But so you're saying there is in these videos?
Oh no, it's a full on.
It's a full on.
I didn't see it because I'm not weird. This is a full.
It's a full on, yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was just.
No.
Okay.
Well, they have a whole. I've seen a whole bunch of things like pictures of me. It's a full on like.
It's bad.
Yeah.
So how did?
And it's also just sad to watch Julian as he spirals, as he's constantly clapping back to his detractors.
I know you better not be watching your sister getting clapped. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you is. But if you watching your sister getting clapped, like just watching your sister getting clapped, I don't know, man. Yo, you know what I'm saying? It's already weird. You already watching people. But if you watching your sister get clapped,
And he's still bringing up like his high school basketball days. Like at some point you just gotta move on.
Man, I see some flat boy Max running his little deeper mouth. Boy, worry about me. Get off my bike, boy. Just cause you looked up to me in high school, you wanted to beat me and you was sorry at basketball, don't mean anytime you get a chance, let's hate on Julian. You know what I'm saying? You talking about, oh, that's a weird thing to say as a brother. When your sister got leaked, man, shut your ass up, bro. You's a clown, bro.
I mean, for quite some time, I've been wanting to make this more all-encompassing video on the Newman family. I actually had like a 5 or 6 page script written out for a video essay, so y'all let me know if you want to see that down below.
Shoot,
I also want to
man.
thank you guys for watching today's
Freaking
video,
head hurt.
a like and subscribing.
yeah, man, I don't know what the freak. Like I said, I ain't been on social media, and I don't know how long other than YouTube. But this is ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing else to say. It's your boy Jay. Take it easy for you, like Beezy, man. Boy Jay out, man. Gang.